in the law of attraction, I couldn't climb that. My attention, see, what you focus upon expands. You know that? That's the law of the universe. What you focus upon expands. What I focus upon expands. Together, what I focus upon expands. Have you ever driven a new car, maybe a new color? I drove a Volkswagen when the Volkswagen Bug came out a few years ago, the new one. I drove a lemon yellow Volkswagen Bug. I've never seen a lemon yellow car before. And the Bug was just out again, the new one. This was about 10, 15 years ago. As I'm driving around town in this lemon yellow Bug, I noticed all the lemon yellow cars on the highway. And I noticed all of a sudden all these VWs on the highway too. Because what you focus upon expands. You see more of it. All of a sudden it's there. It was always there possibly, but you weren't seeing it. But now you're focusing upon it, so you begin to see more and more of it. And so as I'm focusing upon how bad Bob was and how poor I am, when you're throwing a pity party for yourself, you get more things to pity yourself for. That's one of the awesome powers of forgiveness. Getting out of that mindset, that old, ancient, blame others for my problem mindset. Even blaming myself for my problems. Get out of that mindset. Just be in the here and now. And be open, because that's where God is, in the here and now. Take a deep breath with me. Just to be in the here and now. Getting out of that. And being open to the influx of divine ideas and divine energy. And man, I want you to know something very important about this. The idea that came to me was totally ethical, totally legal. I don't know that anyone else in the country was doing it at that point. But it was totally, I checked it out, totally ethical, totally legal. And I had this idea another time, but I did not do it. I did not do that idea then. It was only after I forgave Bob and the idea came back to me and knocked me over that I was able to do it. Why? Because Jesus, Yeshua of Nazareth, as he was called, said something about it. He said, for the same way that you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. So I'm here putting all this mental energy into him and how bad he was and judging him harshly. I was judging the ideas that I got too. I couldn't possibly do this new revolutionary thing because there might be something wrong with it. How would I look? How would I feel? As soon as I forgave Bob and took my thoughts, my thought structure that had encapsulated my possibilities and restricted my possibilities like a cage, when I freed my mind of all of that, suddenly I was free now to do that which had been given me to do. And it made me a lot of money. That's how it works. That's one of the ways to forget. That's how it works.